right away. You can't start overtime any better than they did with the defensive stops and the 2 immediate buckets. And the interesting part of this now is Kaloy Garcia forced to use one of his only 2 timeouts early on in this overtime.
And he will keep Rod Neely on the floor. And the reason why I mentioned this is how well it's actually worked out for Rain or Shine in the second half when Rod Neely was on the bench. But well, his faith in his import has allowed him to bring him in, and he'll be joining Aranya, Jerby Cruz, Gabe Norwood, and Sol Mercado at this very crucial possession.
The good thing for Neely is he certainly has fresh legs. He didn't play the entire second half.
Aranya hands off to Norwood. Norwood, his path is blocked. Soft jumper, no good. Norwood gets it back. Norwood, the kick out pass. They have a fresh shot clock. Aranya runs into Washam, and that will be an offensive foul.
I mean, Washam makes the block on Mercado. Washam takes the charge on Aranya. He's just really done it all on both sides for this game. Sees the penetration, steps in, sets himself, and draws the charge. I mean, he's there.
A good defensive effort by Tony Washam to add to an already spectacular offensive showcase. Baseline 2, no good. 3 chances for a tip in there by B-Meg Derby Ace, but it's back to Rain or Shine. Mercado, the crossover. It's 2-on-1. The Yap connection, and James Yap is fouled.
Well, and Mercado actually makes a bad play. After losing the basketball, he could have sprinted back for the 2-on-2 defensive opportunity, but turned to complain about the no foul call, and it sets up a 2-on-1 opportunity with Ryan Aranya with no choice left but to foul.
So James Yap, who has had a quiet night, was mentioned in a report earlier by Gino Rafina that he's not 100%.
Well, remember game 3, the breathtaking game, 117 to 111 in overtime, won by Rain or Shine. Game 5, the deciding game, we're back in overtime. B-Meg starting out dominating this overtime so far.
There you see James Yap just barely below double digits, which is a rarity. And that free throw shot brought to you by B-Meg Derby Ace Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Llamados. It's a 6-point advantage for B-Meg Derby Ace. Rain or Shine, who have yet to score here in the overtime. Norwood.
Strong drive to the basket, and again, a bucket his team desperately needed, having not scored yet in this overtime prior to that bucket.
Norwood with 19. Marcy Arellano trying to cover Roger Yap here. Washam inside, hangs, can't get the basket.
And good help defense right there by Rod Neely, avoiding the foul but challenging the shot.
Arellano refused access here. In comes Mercado trying to drop out to Norwood for 3. And Washam.
Wow, this guy's just done it all. He's made the defensive stops. He scored buckets. He's got 48 points.
And now we're down to the final 2 minutes of the overtime period. It's a steal by Arellano. Sol Mercado for 3. No. Oh, and Rafi Rivas goes down.
And probably not the shot that Rain or Shine wanted at that point. Mercado taking that quick 3 after the really nice defensive stop coming from Arellano.
So 1 minute and 46 to go in the penalty now. And Rafi Rivas with a chance for some insurance baskets here.
Well, he's worked on his free throws a lot over the course of his career. Let's see if that work has paid off. Nice rotation, just a little short. We see late game more misses than we saw in the early parts of this game.
I think free throw shooters around this time of the game feel more eyes on them. Oh, and nothing there from the free throw line, but look at Canaleta doing the little things. First knocking down the three, and now this, an offensive rebound.
Getting the long rebound, the dunk champion, showing his athleticism.
Washam against Norwood. Forcing it. Rivas with the offensive board. Canaleta for three.
It's going to be a shot clock violation.
Right.
But you see Rafi Rivas, again, in position, getting a big offensive rebound, and then kicking it out to KG. I think if KG was aware right away, he might have been able to get one off, but took his time to set his feet. And we see a sub again. Rod Neely coming out of the game. Eddie Lowry coming back.
So it's going to be an all-Filipino squad for the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters that will try to get back into this ball game. Mercado out to Laure. Laure moves in. Challenged by Rivas. That's an offensive foul.
Rafi Rivas coming up with another big defensive stop. Stepping in on the help side and drawing the charge.
Here's a look at the contact. Rivas.
Well, he wasn't moving, that's for certain.
Yeah,
he was just standing right there, and he took the contact right in the chest. Another huge defensive stop by B-Meg.
Another timeout called with 1:14 to go. B-Meg Derby Ace still ahead by 4. And what we're going to try to do here is we're probably going to try to listen in on one of the huddles. And this is going to be a crucial possession for Rain or Shine.
Well, both teams need to be aware that a 4-point lead is not safe. If you are B-Meg, you need to try to do your best to get a good shot and get a bucket, and then not allow a quick transition opportunity for Rain or Shine on the other side.
That's what 20,026 fans look like. And they're all here at the Araneta Coliseum to see this game and what will happen next. Game 5, same situation, do or die between Alaska and Barangay Ginebra. And in that matchup, they will fight for the right to take on the Talk and Text Drop Line Texters in the semifinals of the Fiesta Conference.
Well, just, it's even more impressive actually in person than on TV in terms of seeing how many people are here.
Right.
They call it the Big Dome for a reason. This place is big. And this big place is jam-packed. What great basketball, too. Again, what great entertainment for the PBA fans. Two teams slugging it out. So much on the line. A game filled with big plays. KG hitting that three. Meyerhofer coming out great early. Washam just exploding all game long. Rain or Shine doing it almost all local in the second half during their big run. Mercado making big plays. Norwood making big plays. Even guys like Marcy Arellano coming in to contribute. It's just been a fantastic performance by both of these teams.
Here in the playoffs, we say that only the strong survive. And for the B-Meg Derby Ace Llamados and the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters, their strength, their will, their heart will be tested here in the final minute and 10 in the overtime period. Roger Yap against Arellano. James Yap, who has not really been the guy looking to score for B-Meg Derby Ace. He moves in.
I think they got a foul on Arellano on the reach-in as James Yap was driving to the basket.
So that will send James Yap to the line. And with less than a minute to go, that's going to make the task ahead for Rain or Shine even tougher.
Big game, James. 4 for 4 from the line so far in this game.
James Yap making his first free throw. Like the MVP candidate that he is, he's now in double digits. Still well below his average this conference. He's been averaging 26 points per game.
And a good sub right here, I think, by Coach Kaloy Garcia, bringing Jeff Chan in, who's a great shooter off the penetration. Perhaps the ability to step in and knock down a three-point shot is what Coach Kaloy is thinking about.
It's a 6-point ball game, 98-92. Jervy Cruz over to Norwood. Norwood in the lane, off the glass, yes.
Good quick bucket by Rain or Shine, and they got a foul on Saul Mercado right away, so Roger Yap going to go to the line for 2 shots. Oh, and that's big because that's 5 on Mercado.
All right.
If there's going to be a chance for Rain or Shine, and with 43 seconds left, there's still a lot of time, I really feel like his presence and ability to penetrate and create for himself and others is very crucial in this last less than a minute of the game.
Roger